It's the Last Ronin reread recap, issue number 3. This one's really gonna blow you away. This one starts out with a 16-year-old Oroku Hiroto becoming master of the Foot Clan. Turns out his mother Karai didn't die, but was critically injured. He decides the war's gone on too long and it's time for peace. In the present, he's talking to his mom, and then he's talking to the people he rules over as a tyrant. As dictator of the future, his rule is brutal and deadly. He tells them, "I am the law!" Meanwhile, Mikey talks to his brothers. Casey catches him talking to his brothers. Then Mikey catches April talking to giant-headed Fugitoid. Oh wait, no, he's regular size. Or is he? We flash back to the past where the Hamato clan is going to have peace talks with Hiroto. Donnie and Splinter are going to fly over to Japan. Baxter Stockman prepares for peace talks. The clan back home is also going to prepare for peace talks. Negotiations break down. Leonardo engages in peace talks. Diplomacy has failed. The proper future foot soldiers look cool as hell, though. Ever the optimist, Casey tries his hand at diplomacy. Mousers can fly now. A lot of mousers can fly now. We learn Leonardo likes pineapple on pizza. I agree. I think it's massively overblown and not that bad. We learn Gandalf is stuck in Fugitoid's body and he issues an ultimatum. Big mistake. Baxter likes those terms. Blows everything up. Blows everyone up. Bye-bye Casey. Bye-bye Leo. Back in the present, we learn Hiroto does not care for public transportation. Casey takes it to the sewers. Mikey's doctor is worried about his advancing mutation. She tells us how after the explosion she lost some limbs but gained a baby. Hiroto took over the city, and she carried on as a single mother and moved down to the sewers. Mikey tells her how after the explosion he woke up alone and confused. Seeing everyone blown to bits, he assumed he was alone. Mikey tries calling Splinter and Donnie overseas to warn them, but realizes their phone plan doesn't have international calling. Why is this still a thing? I feel like phone companies are just blatantly scamming us at this point. He finds some really cheap flights to Japan and doesn't want to miss out, so he goes there directly. Meanwhile, in the present, the crew gets ready with their next plan of action, while Hiroto shows he has no respect for rain or the slippery surfaces it creates. He slips and falls. Every dad could have seen this coming. I mean, are you blind? It was obviously slick. He doesn't care. He has robot hands to catch him. Meanwhile, the gang argues about the next course of action. Casey has no respect for her elders, calls Mikey old AF. April shows off her vintage collection. She's just like us. She overspends and finds ways to justify it just like us. To be continued. So there we have it. Another tragic issue with a tragic amount of amazing, awesome covers. You can get them at your local comic book shop. I think my favorite is this Beaky Donatello. Join us tomorrow for issue 4.